Welcome back to my channel, guys. Before I start working on the Honda, please help me subscribe to my channel. Click that bell notification so every time I have a new video, you guys will be updated. But I'm working on a 2006 Honda Civic 1.8. So right now, the check engine light is on. And I'm going to show you. For the check engine light, there's nothing in the check engine light. The light is for the transmissions, but I'm going to show you. So this is for the engine. Nothing on the engine. Nothing on the engine. The check engine light is for the transmission. So I'm going to go back to transmission. Code. There you go. P0848. Third clutch transmission pressure switch. So I checked the computer. It's asking me to check the transmission fluid first. If that needs to replace or change out the fluid first, and then check the pressure switch. Now I'm gonna show you the problem. So for the transmission, the dipstick is right here. I'm gonna check it. Check the fluid. Oh, that don't look good. Don't look good at all. Yep, it's dirty. Brown, so I'm gonna change out the fluid too. Now I'm on the transmission side, so the drain plug is right here. Put in your ratchet, the 3/8, make it loose. Ooh, it's dirty. Ooh, I can see metal. Whee! Fluid is bad. Check the transmission drain plug. This one has a little bit of metal shaving. Not that bad yet, but I've seen worse. The fluid is pretty dark too. So I'm gonna clean this. Now I'm putting back the drain plug. Change out the washer if you need to. So this is tight. I'm just gonna snug it a little bit. That's it. And then wipe the spot. And then I'm gonna fill in the transmission fluid. Now for the transmission fluid drain and refill, this one it says it takes 2.5 quarts. So I'm gonna put in 2.5 quart, turn on the car, and I'm gonna check it. For the transmission fluid, I have the OEM here, DW1. I only have half a quart of this. So this one's also the same thing, but different brand, H+. But it's the same thing. It says DW1 right there. So I'm gonna put in 2.5 and then I'm gonna check it. Put in my first quart. In my second quart. And I have the half a quart right here. 2.5 quart. So I'm gonna pour this in and then check it. Put in 2.5 already. I'm gonna check it with my dipstick. Oh, dropped. Push it all the way down, get it back up. Oh, right on the mark. You guys can see right on the mark. It's perfect right there. I'm gonna turn on the car, let it idle for a little bit and check it at the same time again. So I'm gonna shift through gears. So right now I have the car running. So I'm gonna shift through gears. I'm gonna go reverse, neutral, drive, leave it for a couple of seconds. Second, put it back to park. Okay, now I'm gonna check the dipstick again. It's still running. I'm gonna check it one more time. I'm gonna wipe the dipstick. So you guys can see it's in the middle a little bit. You can see it's in the middle. So I'm just gonna fill it in a little bit more of transmission fluid to top it off to the top, and it's good. I'm just gonna add in a little bit more, maybe a quarter. That's okay, that's good enough. I'm gonna check it. I'm gonna check it again. So that's perfect, right on the high mark. You guys can see it's at the high level, so this is perfect. Type in the code here, P0848. the same description here. So this is the step that I'm checking. So with the key on, I'm gonna check for the pressure switch for 5 volt with the connector unplugged. If there's no 5 volt, then there's an open circuit. You gotta check from the computer to the connector. So this is basically the first step that I'm doing. So if there's 5 volt, I just confirm that the pressure switch is bad. If there's no 5 volt, then I have to check the circuit wire from the computer, which is the PCM, to the connector of the switch for the open circuit. So this is basically the step right there. And the sensor is located right here. You can see where the bolt pointing towards forward, and then the pressure switch right here, and then just the steps 4, 5, 6, whatever you need to remove it. The same thing, a lot of people have the same problem with the transmission pressure switch. If it's not the switch, it's a circuit. You need to check for the wire if there's no 5 volt. So for the pressure switch, which is located right here on the right side of the tranny. So this is the drain plug right here. On the right side of it is the pressure switch. For the connector, you're gonna press it, pull, press on the tab. Right here, you're gonna press on the tab right here, and then pull. See where the location is, where the bolt pointing forward. Now I'm gonna check with my power probe here. Check for 5 volt. If there's 5 volt, then the from the PCM to the connector is good. But if there's no 5 volt, then we have a problem with the circuit. So it says right there, you can see it says 5 volt right there. I plugged it into the connector and it says 5 volt. So we just confirmed that the pressure switch is intermittent, so it's bad. So now I'm gonna replace it. I'm gonna key off and remove the pressure switch. I have my new parts here, the transmission pressure switch right here. This is OEM from Honda. That's the part number, original from Honda. You can see for the sensor, it's a 22 millimeter. So I'm gonna put in the 22 millimeter and I'm gonna break it loose. There you go. So for this switch right here, it's gonna cost you about 100 bucks, but I bought it my price, 70 bucks. So there you go. I'm gonna put it into the sensor, break it loose. There you go. There might be a little bit of transmission fluid coming out, but don't worry over it. Ooh, I got the old one out already. Got my new one in already. It's actually coming out just a bit. I thought it was gonna come out a lot, but just a bit. So I'm gonna tighten it. So at the same time, since you're here, check out the connector too. This one's good. I don't have to check it because there's 5 volt coming out, so there's no problem with the connector. But check the pin inside, make sure it's not corroded or damaged. Check the wires in the back here, make sure it's not broken or ripped. I'm gonna tighten down the pressure switch. So this is tight, just snug a little bit. Don't have to be too crazy. There you go. And then I'm gonna put back my connector. There you go, fits perfectly. And then just wipe the spot and then clear the check engine light. Now I have the key on. I'm gonna show you the code one more time before I clear it. There you go, that's the code for the pressure switch. So just remember, if you check and there's 5 volt down to the connector, that's mean the wires from the computer to the pressure switch is good. But if there's no 5 volt, you're gonna have a open circuit. Open circuit means there's a cut in the wire somewhere. There's no continuity, so there's no 5 volt coming down to the connector. So when you test it, key on. If you have 5 volt, it's good. The pressure switch is bad, intermittent, could be going bad, you know, just wear and tear, normal. But if there's no 5 volt, you're gonna check for the wire from the computer down to the pressure switch. Let me show you the part number again. That's the part number, OEM from Honda. So I'm gonna clear the code now. So I'm in transmission. I might have to clear on the engine side. So this is on transmission. So let me clear from here. There you go. Turn off the car, turn it back on. Yep, there you go. So for this car, the customer just complained about the check engine light, but when I checked it, it turns out to be the transmission code. I test drive the car since it has the pressure switch for the transmission, so I test drive the car just to check if there's any weird shifting when I drive the car, any jerks, any transmission slip or anything. There's no problem at all. So just the transmission code, transmission, no jerk, no slip, nothing. Everything is okay on the tranny. The oil is a little bit dirty, so I changed that out and changed out the pressure switch. So that's it to this video, guys. So if you guys new to my channel, please help me subscribe. If you guys have any question, comment down below. Ask me anything you want to ask me. I'll try to get back to you as soon as possible. But I'll see y'all in the next video. Don't mind, I'm out. Peace.